boots on the ground, putting it down. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mickey D. I host the Stock Scoop, founder publisher of the Baby Knockout newsletter. I'm coming to you today, kind of a little down. You guys have seen the news. You've seen what's going on with the terrorist attacks and everything. We don't want to rehash that, but it's a difficult time for those people, definitely in New Orleans and the colleges involved, and the young people that have lost their lives due to the terrorism. We just want to say a prayer for them and pray for their families and their loved ones because it's rough for them right now, ladies and gentlemen. But with that said, I did want to do a light video for you. It's the 2nd of January, 2025, the new year. Happy New Year to everyone out there. It's started off with our uranium squeeze up, and it started off with a nice little blast. Will these stocks that have broken out, can we really trust the breakout of some of these uranium stocks? We'll take a look at them. We'll take a look at the charts, and we'll see what kind of move they made, and if they closed, some of which closed over a key moving average. And we'll talk about that here in a second. But I want to wish you all a happy new year. I hope you had a great holiday season. The volume, ladies and gentlemen, this first week will be coming back. My private students, we're still backing the truck up on pullbacks of the Navy AI Baby Knockout, the Air Force AI Baby Knockout, and also the quantum computing latest Baby Knockout. Not those ones that I got played on. And if you saw the last video, you'll see a young guy at a big firm kind of played me a little bit here as I was doing my research. And sometimes you got to count on other people, and you don't have your regulars around during the holiday season. You guys know what I'm talking about. So you have to call on people that aren't necessarily in your corner. When I say that, brokers and all that, financial advisors, some of which are out for not in your best interest. I would say the fiduciary responsibility may be lost in there somewhere with some, not all. I don't want to brush a, just like these army guys. You don't want to brush a broad brush. All put everybody in the same category. That's not good. And they can't put me in one category, even though our bread and butter is uranium. They try to say, well, Mickey D. I remember one time the good fellow YouTuber of mine. You're that cannabis guy. You're gonna be no. I'm not that cannabis guy. You talk about gold and silver or something. Oh no, that lithium guy. Who are you? Who? What are you? That this and that. And a lot of people know me from the different investments because baby knockouts come in all shapes, sizes, and forms, ladies and gentlemen. But we'll talk about our uranium right now. Let's get into it right now. Without further ado, it is time this year, as we're in our 70s right now, spot price. It's going to go up. We're going to go over 100 this year. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 5th year of this trade. And what did we tell you? We said at the end of the 5th year, there's going to be fireworks. We said that early. I wrote it. I said this is a long trade. This is not a short-term trade. This is a long trade, and we're there right now. Pennies and patience, ladies and gentlemen. We were in these stocks at pennies. Some of us still own some of these stocks. Some of you stubborn guys still own some of these stocks that we were in at pennies. And it's going to pay off. This is that 5th year. So hang with me, guys. It may not come until June or July, but we're going to get a bump up like you've never seen before, I believe, this year. Utilities are going to wake up and the bell's going to, well, I used to have a bell. The bell's going to go off and they're going to say, wow, we need to get some uranium because the Russians really have, the Chinese really have said, you know, other little back doors really have said, hey, they're not going to give us anything. So we'll see how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see if we can get some of these areas up and running as fast as we can. I mean, they're signing contracts as I speak now, big time. The government is looking everywhere and anywhere. So let's see if they can look at some of our baby knockouts here in a second. Let's take a peek. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining me. If you could hit like and share on these videos, it would be very much appreciated to help the algorithm. Before I show you a few of the baby knockouts, I did want to show you some dates here, ladies and gentlemen. Marijuana Day, Vanadium Uranium Companies Getting Early Hold and Grow Rich. This book was written in those uranium stocks when stocks were really low, a quarter, a dime, 50 cents. This was January 2019, ladies and gentlemen, when I was telling you these stocks were really going to do something. And how to invest in uranium now. This book also, ladies and gentlemen, this book you're looking at July of 2020. And these are on Amazon.com. You know, ladies and gentlemen, these books have been out, and we believe that it's time. We're 5 years into this. Let's look at some maybe knockouts. Let's look at UEC. Now, UEC was a $200 million market cap company in one of the books. Of course, it's a lot higher now. But what we want to know is 2025. Mickey D, you said it might be June, July. We're going to go up. We're going to go up this year, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, that's my prediction. That's nothing to do with uh, anyone. I'm not Nostradamus or anything, but I believe that this year, our fifth year of this trade, for most of you, for me, it's a couple more years, but for you guys, that is your fifth year. A lot of you, you know, and it's been up and down, very volatile. On the first day of 2025, look what happens here. UEC, baby knockout UEC. We liked it at a quarter. We liked it at 50 cents. We liked it at a dollar. We certainly like it here right now. And yes, for the record, I am hundreds of percent up. This is after selling some of this a while back. So, but we're talking about today. What have you done for me lately? First trading day of 2025. What happens? Bingo! Up 13.9%, 14%, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, can we trust this breakout? Can you trust this breakout? I don't know. We'll see. What about energy fuels? Energy fuels, ladies and gentlemen, up 10% today. First day of the year, up 10%. But as you can see, unlike UEC, which is trading above this all important 200-day moving average, which, hey, you're above the 200-day moving average, man, you're in an uptrend. Even though you tested it, you gone down, and you come up big, you're in an uptrend. That's UEC. But look at energy fuels. They haven't even gotten over. So they've got a big test coming up here. Energy fuels could break out in the next week or so if this continues with uranium. It could break out. So we'll keep our eye. I don't know if we can trust the energy fuels breakout, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. We'll see as time goes on. What about NexGen's breakout? Can we trust NexGen's breakout? As you can see, NexGen, this big candlestick, it's broken out above and closed above on heavy volume above the 200-day moving average. Can you trust the breakout by NexGen? I don't know. We shall see. We shall see, ladies and gentlemen. It looks good, but we will see. What about good old favorite Denison Mines? This is my third uranium bull market with Denison Mines. Yeah, I dropped Denison off 13 spot in the '07, the '04 to '07 uranium bull market that I traded. $13. Past performance is not indicative of future performance, but it did very, very well. And I do believe we will get double digits from Denison Mines. Be patient, ladies and gentlemen. Can we trust the big time 15% breakout first day of the year 2025? We'll see. Denison Mines has been very, very good to me and my family. We love Denison Mines. We will see, ladies and gentlemen. That's a baby knockout that we believe will be there when it's all said and done. What about baby knockout enCore Energy? Uh, enCore is doing its thing. It was up 8.5%, but enCore is still trading below the 200-day moving average. So it's got a big test coming up here in the next few weeks or so. What can enCore do? Can it get over the 200-day moving average or not? Ladies and gentlemen, there are several others out there. I'll be giving an update in the Baby Knockout newsletter for all of you out there. We shall see if some of these stocks can do what they're supposed to do, which is get up over these all-important moving averages and continue to climb. That's what we want, ladies and gentlemen. We want them to get up over the 50 days, the 48 days, and get up over the 13, get up over the 200 days, and just keep on climbing. We believe that this year will be a great year for uranium, ladies and gentlemen. And I've told you before, as the underlying prices, with the UF6, the SWU price, the fuel price, everything is going up. All the prices are going up. So that means sooner or later, it's going to catch up with you. Sooner or later, these utilities are going to say, wait a minute, we got to pull our pants up and we got to be big boys and big girls, and we got to go out there and we got to secure uranium for years and years to come. Because if we don't do it, you see what's happening with these other countries and all. They're cutting us off. We got to go out there. We got to get some of these permits. We got to get some of, if it's going to be one or two or three survivors in America that make up the whole, then that's what it's got to be. We got to go to Canada. With Canada, aren't we talking about putting tariffs on Canada? Well, that's a story for another day. Anyway, you guys take care. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. I'll leave a couple of videos up here for you. Binge out on some videos. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the trading week. Have a wonderful weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Do your thing. It's going to be fantastic. Pennies and patience. We don't chase these stocks. We replace them. If you're not in, you wait for a pullback. On these big days when these things go, it could be some continuation tomorrow, but then it could fall flat also. So we'll see. We'll see. Just patience. Patience. We like to see these stocks go way, way up. All of them. We like to see them. We like to see them go way up over their 200-day moving averages. UEC. We'd like to see Energy Fuels do its thing. We'd love to see all of these stocks just zip on up, NexGen. These are all stocks, baby knockouts that we got early in the game, ladies and gentlemen. And they're above the 200-day, we're closing above the 200-day moving average on heavy volume. We like to see that. That doesn't mean we're going to have follow through. Once again, Denison, heavy volume. Maybe it'll come back down. Stocks go up and stocks come back down. So we'll see how it goes. enCore, a lot of stocks, ladies and gentlemen. Love you. God bless you.